Since this is my first video on YouTube, it only makes sense to go back and show you the journey of my sim racing experience. I started with a Track Racer TR8 cockpit. It was a great cockpit for the price, the reviews were good, very little to no flex, and the size was very important in my space. I used an LG OLED TV hooked up to an Xbox. I purchased some Fanatec Club Sport pedals and used a Fanatec DD1 wheelbase. Many said to start with what I would want in the future to avoid having to upgrade later on, which I think was a great decision. Purchased many steering wheels, but I continue to want to add immersion, so I discovered the butt kicker, which those that have it know you can't live without it. I then decided to upgrade to a PC. I just purchased the pre-built PC because I didn't want to bother building my own computer. This did the trick, and I continued to add more things to the rig, like speakers and shelves to contain my keyboard, just to make things easier. I then purchased PC panel to control volume with in-game crew chief. Then I discovered the beauty of Stream Decks and the customization that you could have to add many different controls and change those on a per car basis. I thought my sim rig was complete at this point, but as those know, you want more and more. I discovered the Hoisenvelt Sprint pedals. I upgraded my PC to something more powerful and built my own this time, to be able to maximize my graphics even more. Then I decided I needed a better PC, so I went and figured out how to create a water-cooled PC. This way I could really maximize my graphics and have no bottlenecks whatsoever. The end result was amazing, and I'm really happy with how this came out. But I needed more, so I decided to finally upgrade to a triple monitor setup, and I purchased the Track Racer standalone stand, which was great and easy to adjust to get the angle and height of the monitors set correctly, and it fit perfectly with my existing TR8 cockpit. My number one goal remained the same, to continue to add immersion, so I decided to build a roof for my cockpit. I couldn't find anything to purchase obviously, so the only option was to create my own. I kept this project as simple as possible. I purchased some cheap MDF board, which was rigid enough, but light enough to open up and down. I cut it into size, used some old TV mounts to mount it to my stand, and then I found some carbon fiber vinyl to give it that race car look. The end result turned out fantastic. I'm extremely happy with my current setup, but as you know, the journey is never over. My goal with this channel is to go more in depth into my setup and give you guys more explanation into how I set things up, give you some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, and challenges that I've overcome that some of you may be experiencing as you're building your setup. I'll also be giving my honest reviews on the sim racing products that I use, so that you guys can make informed decisions as you upgrade and go on your sim racing journey. Thanks for watching this introduction to my sim racing setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please press that like button, and would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more videos regularly in the future. Till then, stay safe and happy racing.